what does growth even mean? How does improvement feel like in your own life, in different areas? I mean, you gotta work, you may have family, you may have school, study, personal relationships, your health. How does it feel to move on with these areas? How does it feel to draw something for the first time and then draw it for the 25th time, then draw it for 1,000 times, and comparing them? That is growth. Is it the same just doing it for the sake of it and wanting to improve at it? No, it isn't. You are stopping to reflect what could work best, what could make things easier, what could make the process a lot more enjoyable, a lot more you. I mean, this is self-improvement. Didn't you read the title? Though there is a trap, and I trapped you here with this video, or you may have just fallen without noticing. The light is already going out. Now, it's been a beautiful day, by the way. And just look at those clouds. We fall into believing that growth is the same for us all. It's as if you were working at Coca-Cola and then you were working at Bimbo and you try to apply the same techniques that Coca applies to Bimbo. Like, it just, there will be something that doesn't match. What would happen if instead you took what you learned in your former enterprise and you pass it through like a refinery and extract the real knowledge, the company well-being, finance, whatever. Now you are getting the true experience of learning, right? Now on YouTube, and when you are just following a bunch of people, when you are trying to extract from a lot, it's kind of hard to grasp the real experience. When we do this, we're trying to imitate instead of finding what feels truly best to do, apply to a specific experience. And now, Oli! The real experience happens not only once in an enterprise, but rather every single day, every single minute. This morning could have changed. This afternoon could have changed from what you were this morning. And what I mean by this is you against you. Nobody will come and save you and tell you what you gotta do. And my grandpa is here. Do you wanna come and speak a little bit of English?
What? You see?
Que si quiere venir y hablar un poco de inglés.
¿Quién?
Con la cámara.
Hi, camera. How are you? Hello. How are you, camera? You are very, 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 very...
Intimidating.
¿Mm? ¿Que no habla?
¿Intimigadora? ¿Que no habla? Shy?
No habla. Ajá, shine.
Shy.
You are shine.
No, you are shy.
Eres una muda.
¿Muga?
Eres
Muda.
una muda.
You're muted.
Ajá. Y cuéntame, ¿para qué son estos videos?
Son para ayudar a la gente a que pues sean mejores personas en general en la vida y que les vaya mejor y que no caigan en depresiones innecesarias.
Ya lo viste, es para que seas tú mejor, para que no caigas en depresiones. Nunca más, nunca más, nunca no. Mira, 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 para arriba, para arriba, para arriba, ¿eh? Porque tú eres fuerte, 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 siempre. Y eres lo mejor, y tú mereces lo mejor. ¿Escuchaste? Bueno, ya, me voy. Ya, bájale, bájale a tu teatrito, ¿eh? Bájale a tu teatrito de que estás deprimida. Todos pasamos por la adolescencia. Y mírame, 67 años. Nunca he tenido una depresión, ¿eh? No inventes, no inventes. Sé feliz.
A ver, ahora en inglés.
I don't know English.
Un be happy.
Be happy, be happy.
Vas
You're a
a-
wonderful person.
You're a wonderful person. Some of us people, we tend to forget what self-improvement really is at its core, especially those who, like me, have been at it for kind of a few years. I haven't been feeling like exercising or recording videos, even if I knew I want to make a video. You cannot simply feel motivated because, oh, you have a great goal. On the contrary, I think, at least in my case, having a big ass goal and failing one day could make me feel even more like a failure. I'm gonna cite a very dear friend of mine, La Señorita Zárate. I feel like the pressure of doing things perfectly to not fail in the process makes it easier to fail in the process, like one single fail and you're unmotivated to keep going at all. Completely, like it's when I read that I was like, she knows it all. And it's like so true to feel like, oh, I failed one day, maybe two, and now I don't know how to go back at it. But you know what they say, and the quote that has been helping me right now is, stop saying one day, say day one. Just do it. I wrote one day on my journal, doesn't matter how you feel, just do it, and at the best of your ability. And that's enough. You don't have to do it perfectly every single time. You don't have to complete the whole yoga video, the whole high interval, intense trainings every single day. There will be days when you can, whole weeks, whole months, but it's okay. Just don't stop. Just show up, right? If you're completely unable to do that high goal, something that is difficult, just show up, give it your time, give it your best, maybe choose an easier step, right? For me, it was just, okay, I haven't been feeling like making videos, but I'm just gonna go upstairs and have a fun time just talking to a random little camera that is so cute and it's so much fun, and I'm just gonna enjoy myself. Sometimes I feel like we miss that. We feel like we gotta complete something, and if we don't complete it, we're done. We're a failure, but not really. You're still here. You still have the ability to do it. You know, fighting for what feels good to you, what you truly want to do in one way or another. Maybe you wanted to become a yoga teacher, and I don't know, you got an injury and you cannot do yoga anymore. Maybe you can start giving the advice to people who want to start it. You can start mentoring. So beautiful. You can maybe share your own experience, give master classes, but like just with your speak, use everything else that you have. That's the point. Use everything else. I cannot use maybe all of my energy because I'm close to my period. Who cares? I'm gonna give whatever I have, I can. Well, the time is not enough to record for like 30 minutes. Who cares? I'm gonna record for 10 with my phone. Wherever I am, I'm gonna find a way to use what I have on my control, at my reach, to do it. But you cannot do it if you keep idealizing and imagining how you would do it if you have all of the tools that you need. You cannot make progress if you just keep on investigating, oh, what are the best tools? No. When you have the opportunity, use what you have. If you can't, use the very worst tool at your reach and try to make art with it. You know, the best artists, they don't start like the masters. You know, you cannot learn with so many tools. When I started to draw, I only had one pen and a few sheets, paper, and a computer, fortunately. So I started just copying, tracing. I was like, what, 3, 4, 5? Then the time passed and I was like, okay, now we're gonna do this, now we're gonna do that. Just experiment with it. Don't stick to a single way of reaching your goal, because it isn't about the goal itself, it's about the process and what you're learning every day. So now, the best tool to keep on improving, to keep up mentally growing, not under enjoying life on the process, is write it all down. Write it all, every single thing. You know what's the most beautiful part about this? That you get to reflect on so many beautiful things, like so much beauty. It can be the tiniest little details. Today I saw a falcon flying over my head. Wow. You know, this makes me reflect about the beauty of the place that I'm in. It's winter right now. I am here. I could not even be wearing this. I'd be fine. Like, this is fine. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day. And I do not have to wait for the conditions to be perfect to give a step. I've had this tool since 2021, even since before. But why, even with it, have I fallen still into deep holes? It's because I haven't given it the time. Not to the activity of writing itself, but to think deeply and consciously of what I would want to get out of my experiences. My personal goal is to be a calm person, to be someone who you can rely on, to be a happy human being who's simple and enjoys the tiniest details every single day. And when I don't I know it sounds dumb, but when I don't shower, I don't feel like that. And it doesn't have to be a shower or a bath, but in the shower it's like I get an isolation moment. I am in a small room, only with myself, the sound of water. I am not depending on a sound from my phone, of instructions or directions. I'm not dependent of a one-line process. It is like a ritual for me. Like, I just get my clothes, get my towel, get in. I scream because it's cold. And I am free in that moment. And it is something that I think we don't get much of lately. It's like, especially at this moment of a year, like we're all rushing and buzzing and trying to get the most out of every single day and get results. But we get tired, at least I do. It is human to get tired. We forget we're human, what the heck? I like to have seasons instead of months. I try to align with my environment in a way that fits me, which is, for me, that means sunsets, sunrises, and just when it's happening at its peak, just watching the hour. What hour is it? What time is it today? What date are we on? Today is a beautiful mercredi 24 janvier. Yeah, my pronunciation still sucks. I'm gonna work on it. That's the thing. You cannot improve something if you don't know how it works. You need to know which parts you have room to improve, to be better, so that you can actually have the motivation to do it. Now, there was a secret. My personal mistake was to hope to get to know what was missing from my bed. Like, no, dude, it doesn't work like that. You cannot just imagine what isn't working. You need to get there. As I said, show up with whatever you have. And you see, I couldn't do lunges before, and now they're my favorite thing. Why? Because every single time I got to do them, I was like, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna find out one single thing that is gonna make me improve at them. See how well you're doing. Like, maybe you can tell yourself, oh, I'm working on a 50% of my best potential, right? I'm just gonna work on this 50 that's missing, and I'm gonna do it repeatedly. And then you see, oh, 51, 52, I'm at 60 already. We're closer each time. We're closer. Closer gives motivation. You know, when we play games like that are random, each time that you fail is one step closer to the one that will make you win. Use that at your advantage. So, back to writing. Note what you did. Don't just imagine what you could be doing, because that will make you feel like shit, honestly. Note what you did. Today, I didn't do my no. Today, I woke up, I made my bed. Don't say I didn't try, don't say I didn't. No, I felt this. Just say facts. And from that, ask yourself, is this what I want? Is this what I like to be doing in my day? Does this make me feel good? Does it give me energy? Does it take it from me? Does it make me feel proud? And whoop, a little example from my life. I was like, there was a time when I was obsessed with YouTube, because I thought like, wow, there are so many videos that I could be seeing, that I could be watching. And I got like addicted to the rush of meeting new people. It wasn't even meeting, like it was just listening to so many people, but there came a point where I was confused as fuck. Like, I wanted to follow every single one that I saw. And then I found out what I needed, or what I was actively seeking for YouTube. It wasn't 100 different opinions on something. It was company. It's like, why was I doing this when I was enjoying it truly? Why was it? It was because I would watch YouTube while I was making my breakfast and my mom was at work, and I would be watching at Unjaded Jade, who's like she's my biggest inspiration. And it would be so unique. It would be the experience that I uttermost wholeheartedly felt good experiencing, right? And yeah, just find that for yourself, and wow, and note it, because if not, it can happen to you like it happened to me. You forget. Have one single place, and yeah, keep it journaling, babe.